Welcome to Duck and Chubby Sports, where we back and are yapping. We ain't never capping, and that's a factin'. So what's happening? This ain't the coaches and pros, the X's and O's. This is the fans' point of view and what you know. This ain't the coaches and pros, the X's and O's. This is the fans' point of view and what I know. This ain't the coaches and pros, the X's and O's. This is the fans' point of view and what we know. This ain't the coaches and pros, the X's and O's. This is the fans' point of view and what we know. So let's go.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to my guy, man, out there, man. Ayo, David, man. I promise you, man, I wasn't trying to truck your comments, bro. I'm trying to be happy for people like you and Bodie and everybody who supports me. That's a Colorado fan. So I want to start off with that, all right? But I gotta be real about this, man. I gotta be real about this hire, okay? And how exactly this is going on, right? It was so much hype behind this shit. Now, I know that I don't care about those buff channels out there that say, oh, these grown men, these grown men can shut up about not having a defensive coordinator. First of all, you don't know football. Y'all always talk about somebody hating. Y'all constantly hate on channels like mine. That's why y'all try to keep me down low, and that's not gonna happen because Truck and Chubby comes with it. And any day I will kick your ass in a debate. So your little fake buff channel, send that on us over there with all that propaganda, and you keep on trying to make money off of Coach Prime shit because you can't do it your damn self off of your shit. All right. So let's make that clear. You're not a David Talks Buffs. So I am a grown man that understands the game of football and what it takes for the game of football. And I'm a little bit passionate about this tonight. So let me calm down so I can make this clear. Okay. When a coach is not in place, it's hard already to coach, right? To be a head coach. But when coaches aren't around, you have to implement defenses. You have to work on schemes. And that is very important, not only to the players that know what that takes to get to the next level. He did say he was going to hire somebody with NFL experience. He did. He said that. And let's just be real. What NFL fucking team out there wants a goddamn coach from the Cincinnati goddamn Bengals? Let's just be real about that shit. Think about that for a minute. When you sitting there saying that he got other interviews out there. See, I'm going to call the bullshit when it's called the bullshit because y'all going to call me out on my bullshit, right? Correct? Y'all going to call me out on my bullshit. So what goddamn, why the fuck he ain't been at Colorado getting that time in with them players and implementing this offense, right? Why hasn't he been there? What motherfucking team out there want a damn person, a coordinator? Not even that. He wasn't even a fucking coordinator. Excuse my language. Excuse me, man. He wasn't even a coordinator. What NFL team wants a position coach that positions got cooked last year? Nobody in the NFL don't care about what you did for me 2 years ago. They care about what's going on now. Now. They care about what's going on right now in the NFL. What did you do last year? Your fucking defense got cooked last year. That's why nobody in the NFL, ain't nobody was looking for that damn Bengals coach. He could have been in Colorado. But that shit fly over people's heads. Well, he said he was going to get a coach who was a scout. He could have got anybody off one of the sorry-ass teams. He could have went and got the motherfucker from the Commanders. Shit. Let's just be real here. Let's just be honest and real. Now, is it a solid hire? Yeah, I mean, he got to get somebody in the door. He has to get somebody in the door because the optics of this shit don't look right. Now, why is it that no other defensive coordinator wanted to come there in the first place? Like, let me just be honest, because we all don't gotta agree. We can disagree sometimes, and that's okay. If we're doing our jobs correctly, we're not going to agree all the time. First of all, and everybody out here ain't gotta hang from his goddamn dangleberries all goddamn day. I'm just one of the people that's going to get out here and show my face and speak on the mic and do it live. Whether y'all want me to or not. That's just how I'm going to bring it. I'm not going to sit here and act like it's not a bad hire. It can't be. He was at an NFL level. He's going down to a college level. He got to be able to relate to them kids. He got to be able to relate to them kids. He can't take that NFL mentality down to Colorado though with them motherfuckers because he might lose the damn locker room. He might get bullied. He gonna have to let him do what he wanted to do, which really got me thinking. Why in the fuck did Charles Kelly leave? Why did Charles Kelly leave? I'm just speaking my mind and giving my opinion like everybody else do out here. But I will drop some facts on your head for you though. And the fact is, and the fact is that the Bengals pass defense was amongst the worst in the NFL last year. Yeah, he coached at Jesse Bates, but Jesse Bates was already a fucking pro, was he not? Was he not? Was Jesse Bates already good in college? Was Jesse Bates already good in high school? Like, I don't get it. And they could come and y'all could come at me all day for the shit because I don't care. So when people got comments out there like, "Oh, thank you for being the only gangster out here," like you don't support you. Have you ever been on my channel? Have you ever been in my comments? Probably not. So don't say who the only motherfucker out here. I'm just bringing it real, and I'm passionate about what I'm speaking right now because this is crazy right here. I'm telling you, I'm fed up with the BS, with the riding the coach prime train to success and everything else. These coaches got embarrassed. Sean Lewis was a fucking head coach that was embarrassed. That was embarrassing for him to get demoted in the middle of a goddamn season. Charles Kelly left to go to Auburn. There's a reason why Charles Kelly ain't there. They could say, "Oh, Charles Kelly bad too." You're going to say he bad. He bad now. But he ain't going to be bad not until he go to Colorado and fuck up. Then that's when everybody going to see that he was bad. He was a bad hire or he wasn't a good hire. Now, he can't be a bad hire. It can't be. There's too much fucking talent on that defense for it to not be a fucking bad hire. Period. He's there to call a fucking defense, to put any old defense out there. Shit. Fucking anybody can do that. Me, who you want to name? Me, Rob, me, fucking Raw, Dave, Coach Hayes. Who else? Anybody could get out there and fucking call a base defense with what they got, the product they got at Colorado. I don't give a fuck who he been around. Who has he been? He been around. Oh, he's been around this guy, huh? He's been around this guy. So just because you was around somebody don't necessarily mean that you're going to be successful. It's not about what you did 2 years ago. It's about what they look like last year. What did they look like last year? What did the damn Bengals look like last year? They were only okay because of that damn defensive line and them linebackers. That's it. Not because of the secondary. Look the stats up. The secondary was getting cooked last year. If you a positions coach, them positions should be performing. They had 74 batted passes. They had batted passes. That's a fact. Yes, they had those. Injuries, I don't care to look at injuries because when you make it to a professional level, each man on that. It's next man up in the NFL. This isn't college where an injury is going to hamper your team. This is the fucking NFL. These men are all pros. They are the highest of the high. I don't care what they are on the depth chart. I don't care if they playing special teams. You're on a professional team. They can get the job done. Can they handle the bright lights? Maybe not. Maybe some can. Maybe some can. But one thing that I do know is that it's not easy. One thing that I do know is that he's still going to have to coach these coaches individually to teach these young men the thing. Do I want them to be successful? You damn right I want Deion Sanders to be successful. But I'm not going to get okie doke. I'm not going to get the okie doke. You know what that is? That means when somebody plays you. That's what that means. When somebody plays you and they fool you into thinking something that's not there. And it's illusion. And I'm just tired of just going along with this shit. That's it. So if I got to be the Colorado hater out here, then I guess I'll be the Colorado hater. Because everybody else is just going on like, okay, this is solid. This is good. No, the fuck it's not, y'all. Come on, man. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because he could have been here. Now, if he was here in December, yeah, it's a solid hire. Because you got 2 extra months to work with the defensive backs and work with the defense and start implementing the scheme and teaching the scheme to the coaches so they know how to coach their positions. He's the defensive coordinator, meaning he has to call the defense, in which he don't have no experience in. But at a fucking what? Furman? Come on, y'all. And when you're coaching a defensive coordinator, he has to teach that scheme to each individual position's coach. The coaches have to be bought in to that scheme. They cannot teach outside of the scheme that he's running. If they do that, it will not work. He has not only to coach the coaches, he has to teach the players this. And spring ball is 2 months from now. They have to hit the ground running hard to implement this new defensive coordinator's schemes, his packages. He coached for the Bengals. I may say it again. He could have been here in December. Keep on saying whatever you need to say to dress it up however you need to dress it. But just like my uncle told me, and Unc, thank you for it. A spotted lantern fry ain't shit but a goddamn roach with Burberry on. You can dress it up however you want to dress it. Coach Prime said he was going to bring in a coordinator that had NFL experience and that could get you to the next level. You could dress it up however you want to dress it. He could have been here. Who's checking for the Bengals coach? Answer that. Think about this now, and I'll wait. Think about it. Who is checking for the Bengals safeties coach? Tell me that. Be real with yourself for a minute there. Think. Get off the bandwagon. Get off the bandwagon for a minute. Stop hanging from his dingleberries. Stop milking his balls. Pause. Excuse me. And be real. Who? He could have been here, correct? Correct. We all know it. We all know it. But see, why some of y'all got to think about people that you losing from your channels and people to add, I don't got to worry about that because not many people do it anyway. Only the real really come here, and that's it. Everybody who's a follower, go elsewhere. Only real people come check me. That's it. But with all due respect, though, I do want that team to be successful. I definitely want the Bucks to be successful. But I am not going to keep my mouth shut about the bullshit when it's bullshit. If y'all gonna call me on my bullshit, I'm gonna call bullshit when I see it. And this was some bullshit. I don't care how you want to dress it up. You can say whatever you need to say to fix your little mind, to spend whatever positivity you need to spend on it, is to try to fix it for your mind or whatever you need to do. But the fact of the matter is that this coach could have been there after Charles Kelly left and departed. He didn't want to be there, first of all. Wasted a whole bunch of time. And the real players in that locker room know this. The real players in that locker room know this. They know that a coordinator should have been there. The real ball players in that locker room, they know that. So he's gonna have to come in there and earn the respect of all those players. You was better off putting Dancy as the defensive coordinator intern than bringing in somebody who didn't want to be there and was like, he wasn't even the fucking second choice. The second choice person didn't take the job. Not only it has nothing to do with Colorado. I think it's the NCAA in itself. But I also strongly do believe that when coaches were demoted in the middle of seasons and the departure of Kelly raised some eyebrows out there for some coaches, and they was like, I'm not messing with that, because what's going on over there? And on top of it, I got to deal with the NCAA and everything else that's going on behind closed doors that don't nobody know about, and I don't know about, so I won't even speculate into that. But I just want people to start thinking real here. And you can and the fact is that when you had to go dig for information to validate the hire of your defensive coordinator, should tell you everything. Should tell you everything. We need to stop living in a fantasy world out here to where even when you see it happening, you still think it's not happening. You tell yourself it's not. Stop being this way and just start looking at make things that make sense. You know what I'm saying? Look at it logically. Look at it. That's just what I just said. When you had to go dig for information on somebody to validate for yourself who they are, what does that say? Right. Exactly my point. Could have been here. That's all I'm saying. Period, point blank. He could have been here. The guy could have been here. He could have been at Colorado in December. And the fact that he wasn't, knowing that he wasn't going to get a job nowhere else in the NFL. You could take your time, dress it up how you want to, and say, I'm taking my time to make the hire. Who has time? Everybody else has time. So he's planning to be there after next year, but still hasn't signed the extension that Colorado gave him. Like, look, all right, you gonna hold me accountable? I'm gonna hold you accountable. If y'all gonna hold me accountable, I'm gonna hold you accountable. I'm gonna hold them. I ain't hating. This is a fact. These are facts. This is a fact. You're not hating on me when you say nobody watches Truck and Chubby. That's not a hate. That's a fact. Right now, I don't get the views. That's a fact. That's not hating. The fact is he has not signed the extension. We don't know if he's going to be there after next year. There's a lot of doubt out there. including me. Now, if I eat crow on that, I'll eat crow, and I'll say that, and I'll come out here and I'll say I'll eat crow. But this hire is for a safety, and what position does his son play? Safety. Now, is he wrong for doing what's best for his children? Absolutely not. Because if I had the power, I would do the same thing for my children in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. But his son plays safety, right? And that's going to help his son develop. He's going to show Shiloh what he needs to work on in order to become draftable. Because a lot of people think he needs some things to work on, right? So he's going to work with Shiloh to make Shiloh the ultimate safety. And there's other safeties that's there to go along with it. They just, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just not ecstatic over the hire. And I came in hot because of comments. And they were valid. I'm not going to say that all of them weren't valid. But seeing them being compared to a Nick Saban, it's just like, damn, like what you on that meth? What you smoking on? With like, goddamn, this guy ain't no Nick Saban. Like, slow your roll. He was a DB's coach. He was. Does he know how to handle the children, the young men? I'm not. They're not children. These young men, but it's going to be a process. It's a process regardless. It's going to be a process in order for them to implement that. And the fact that he's used to working with NFL players, professional players, he's going to have to adjust to the learning speed of college, which is an obstacle in itself that he's going to have to run. And that defense, I'm a Steelers fan. I seen that defense play like damn near. I am a Bengals fan, damn near. We play them twice a year. I've seen how good they were. We seen what we know how to attack their weaknesses too. We seen exactly what they were. They had very talented safeties. What did he do when they were not there? When that talent's not there, what happens? What happens? So yes, he probably will have a good season because he has the talent there. Anybody, like, it don't, and I agree with that. I say that honestly. I will say that damn near anybody could have came in to Colorado's defense the way that it is right now with some kind of structure and taught it to those young men, and it would be successful because of the DBs he has there. He's a DB coach. They don't take much coaching for them. It don't. You're correcting them. You're not even coaching them. The talent that's out there, let's be real about that too. The talent that's out there at Colorado in that DB room, are you actually coaching them or are you correcting them? There's a big difference. A big difference. Say what you want about it, man. Say what y'all want, man. But I'm out here and I went live and I had to drop some content. And I damn sure was going to drop it, and I was going to say what I needed to say, what needs to be said, because you're going to hear from everybody out there. Oh, he's the best. Oh, he said he was going to hire a guy that was going to give us this and give us that. Say what you want about me. Oh, he's another grown man that was talking about the DB. Well, you're another grown ass man that got a whole channel based around Coach Prime and the goddamn Buffaloes, and you ain't never even met Coach Prime. Never even met the motherfucking man. Psh. You ain't got the diamond turfs. He ain't send them to you. You ain't even got a damn Dion jersey. Shut the fuck up. God damn. And I'm weird. But I'm weird though. Because I talk about it. And I say what I want to say. And this is how I'm going to bring it from every now and then. I'm still going to use my extensive vocabulary. But I'm going to unwind and I'm going to bring out the natural in me because that's what I know how to do. And I will not. He has to earn just how I have to earn these views out here. He has to earn my respect from now on because I've seen this play out so many different times. So many different times. And it's the same playbook. It's the same thing. It's just on a bigger stage now. It's the same thing. Same old shit that we seen down there at Jackson. It's the same thing we seen at Jackson, just on a bigger stage. Now everybody can see it now. That's all it is. But until next time, y'all catch me live Saturdays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5:30 p.m. on the Central, 4:30 p.m. Mountain, 3:30 Pacific Time. Saturdays live with Shad. We get it in, and I'm gonna touch on it again, and I'm gonna keep it real again. But peace out, y'all. Y'all have a good night.